Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Joey again with Vegas Detect, making a quick little short video here. I wanted to discuss with you a slight little situation for owners of the Minelab Vanquish line, and this is going to include all of the lines, 340, 440, and 540. There's a bit of a flaw with the construction of this machine, and it's in the way that the handle and the upper shaft combine into the user, the control box. I did some research online here where there have been some individuals that have had this area prone to breaking, and I personally haven't had anybody that I've known of that owns this machine that have had this problem. I've never had this problem, but then again, I've never abused the detector, or I actually haven't even had the detector long enough to even put it through the test to even come here, but it was a concern for me when I first got it. I never quite understood why the company wanted to assemble this detector this way. None of the other detectors that I've ever seen that has this overbox design has this type of a build engineering. They kind of copied the Garrett, the Ace line, right? The 250 line. They kind of copied this in the AT Max and AT Pro. They copied this box, I believe, from that design. But with those boxes there, they're actually screwed into an S shaft. Okay, so the weight and the flex of the actual S shaft has nothing to do with the control box on the Garrett. But on this device right here, the actual handle comes in through the bottom, and then you've got a 45-degree angle, or actually let me say 90. At a 90-degree angle, you're going to go ahead and have the upper shaft join, and both of these guys are joined together through the control box. Alright, now guys, the control box is made of plastic. Now in this one video here that I'm going to show you, it shows actually where it actually snaps. You can clearly see it's the junction between where the shaft, the upper shaft, and the handle come together. And if this thing breaks right here, guys, I don't know if Minelab is going to fix this for you. This is not going to be something that's going to be easily fixed, and I have no idea if their customer support department is going to deem this to user neglect or user abuse. Because as you can see here, there's no easy fix for this, man. Everything is going to have to go back. And they're going to have to actually, there's no way to fix this, man. You're going to have to get an entirely new control box in order for this to get fixed. Now, in the one view that I have here, it goes a little bit closer. As you can see the circles here. What they were discussing in this forum was that the actual build quality of the plastic, it looks like an injection mold type of a plastic. You can actually see bubbles. The bubbles inside the injection molding. This shouldn't have those bubbles in it. And the bubbles is part of the quality control of how that plastic is actually made. It should be solid and consistent and perfectly thick all the way through. And anytime you see bubbles like that, that's going to give you a weak zone. And God forbid that we need a weak zone in this area. You know, I don't like this design right here. I don't understand why they would actually design it this way. You know, couldn't they have come up with a better shaft? Once again, we go right back to the construction and the shafts of these detectors. Now, at least, you know, the design of the shaft of the Vanquish was pretty cool. I like the way it collapsed. It has kind of a dais type of a feel to it, which is very nice. But I don't like the engineering of how the handle and the upper shaft comes together, and the intersection point is the control box. As you can see, man, you put any kind of pressure on that control box, either way, on the actual top shaft, or just, you know, God forbid, you know, you actually step on it, or you put a box on it or something wrong. Just a little bit of pressure the wrong way right there at that joint could compromise this entire machine. So I don't know, man, if, you know, Minelab has any type of a you know, contingency plan if this were to break. Maybe they haven't seen too many of these things happen. The photos right here, God only knows what this thing was put through. But the actual forum states that the reason that this guy claims that his detector broke has nothing to do with the abuse that was put on it, but from the actual build quality of the plastics and how it was joined and how it was engineered. So anyways, guys, I don't foresee this being a big problem. I don't know of too many people that are having this problem, but if you are a Vanquish owner, you know, try to keep that in the back of your mind. Try not to put any undue or excessive stress on this joint. Have it be in the back of your mind that, you know, this could be a problem for you if it ever gets pushed too far. You could see a break like this. But in leaving with this, I've owned this machine, the 440 and the 540. Damn good machines, man. It gives the Equinox 600 a full run for its money. I believe it's everything as good as an Equinox 600. And I would definitely recommend this. If you guys don't have the budget to go Equinox, you cannot go wrong with the 440 or 540 Vanquish. Great detector, man. It goes deep, and it is multi-frequency, and damn good detector. Just be careful, like I said, of the construction. And yeah, that's it. Just wanted to bring that to your guys' attention again. Alright guys, so anyways, that's it. Just doing a little voiceover here on this. Don't need to stretch it out. Just a little warning. Tech warnings, guys. Alright. Thanks again for watching the channel. I'll see you guys in the next upload. Joey Vegas D-Tech, and I'm out. Have a good night.